So the Xbox Series X and S, along with the PS5, have now been out for quite a while, and they're still very hard to find. And there's a lot of people without new consoles wondering, should I buy the PS5 or one of the new Xboxes? Well, this is my take on it. What's up, y'all? Hoping everything's all well. Hoping you're doing fine. So, as I mentioned, I'd like to give my take on which console I think people should buy. And disclaimer, I'm not going to give an exact console because there's not one console that's perfect for everyone. So, before I get into everything, please do me this favor. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and please share this video. It helps so much. And also, if you don't have the notification bell clicked, go ahead and click that for me. So this is gonna be, I'm gonna try to make this video brief, and I don't want it to be too like rambly or kind of like a rant, but if it ends up being longer than expected or it turns out to be a rant, I'm sorry in advance. I'd like to start off by first saying, in my opinion, whether you buy the PS5, Xbox Series X, or the Series S, you're gonna be fine. I think either of those are great buys, and they all have great games, so don't worry too much of should I buy this or that, or like whichever. I just want to try to ease your anxiety. Whichever you get is going to be fine. They're all great consoles. I've noticed this weird trend where some people, not even some people, a lot of people try to make other people feel bad for buying a console that they wouldn't buy or something along. It's just ridiculous to me. To be a bit more specific, for example, like in my Series S video, should you buy the Series S? A lot of people got a Series S, and there seems to be a lot of people who are mad for people buying that console, and I just don't understand why. And not only through that video, through other videos, and people actually coming up to me and letting me know. I've heard people say ridiculous things like, oh, it's only $300. Why don't you make more money so you can afford a better console or a PC? And that is just the dumbest thing for somebody to say. And I really urge you all to just completely ignore what those people say, because it's ridiculous. Now, there's nothing wrong with watching YouTube videos or reading an article about a console, a game, or a movie, or anything really, to see if it's something that you may like or something that you may want to keep away from. But you always have to keep this in mind. All those articles, all those reviews, everything, all that is one person's opinion. I can tell you right now, there have been so many movies, so many games that have horrible reviews that I absolutely love. And yes, I watch the reviews just to know, but that doesn't dictate whether or not I'm going to buy or watch something. For me, I let my own experience determine whether a game is great or not. And I urge you all, if you're looking for a console, yes, watch reviews, do some research on it, but also realize these are all just one person's opinion. And like I mentioned earlier, I feel, in my opinion, PS5, great buy. Series X, great buy. Series S, great buy. All of those are great. I think if you buy either of those or all of them, if you have the money for it, you're going to be fine. You have these people trying to downplay a console just because they love another, like, don't buy the Series S, it's not a true next gen console, or don't buy the Series X, they have no games, it's not true next gen. The most ridiculous things just because they love Nintendo or Sony more. Or same thing with Xbox. Some Xbox fans saying don't buy the PlayStation, it's not a next gen console. All three of them are next gen consoles. That's a fact. That's just what it is. And you cannot allow somebody else's obviously biased opinion dictate what you spend your money on. This is your money. You spend it how you feel fit. As long as it doesn't hurt you or anybody else financially, go for it. I've seen people love the Series X for the power. They want the power. They want all the great 4K resolutions, but the Series S, the console, actually looks better, so they go ahead and buy that. There's nothing wrong with that. If that's what you want, then go for it. It just annoys me a little bit when, as gamers, I'm all about playing together and, sharing a great experience together. But there's always going to be the very few select people who have to spin things their way and try to make you feel bad for buying something that you really wanted, something that you're excited for, and they try to kill your excitement just because they're mad. Both PlayStation and Xbox have great things to offer, and they're both going in similar but separate lanes. PlayStation, for example, they're going to continue their traditional first-party third-person single-player exclusives, but this time around they're going to be $70 each. And if that's fine for you, that's not a lot of money for you, and if you only plan on, buying one at a time or all of them, so what? That's fine. That's your decision, and you're going to be happy about it. If that's what you want, you will be fine. Over at Xbox, they have the best subscription service in gaming, in Game Pass, where you don't need to pay $70 per game. You can just pay the monthly subscription and have access to hundreds of games, with the caveat being that you don't own them, but you can buy them at a discounted price if you choose to. But if you don't want to be a part of a subscription service and you just want to own all your games, that's fine. You don't have to. That's perfectly fine. Don't let anybody else try to dictate what you should do with your money and with your time. These people have had nothing to do with how you made your money. So why should you let their opinions affect how you feel or kill your excitement? Like I mentioned, they are just mad. Just do what makes you happy. And either the PlayStation or Xbox consoles, I think you will be fine. So the question, should you buy the PlayStation 5, Series X, or Series S? In my opinion, I think if you buy either of those, you are going to be fine. There are so many great experiences on each of those consoles. And yes, there are some things that some of these consoles do better than the others. Like the Series X and the PS5, they have full native 4K support, whereas the Series S has upscaled 4K in some games, and a lot of games are in 1440p or 1080p. To me, that's fine. To some other people, that's unacceptable, and they need that full 4K native image, and that's perfectly fine too. But just know, the Series S is no slouch. Games still look amazing on it, and the performance is great, and the loading times are absolutely phenomenal. So to pretty much wrap all of this up, this is a few things I want you to think of before buying a console. The main thing is, will it make you happy? And the second thing is, will it hurt you or anybody else financially? Those are two things you need to think about. Alright, let's actually end this here. Please let me know what you guys think down below, and let me know if you guys have any of these consoles already, or if you're thinking about buying any of these. And if you like videos like this, or if you don't like them, please let me know down below. Comment, like, dislike if you don't like it, share the video. That helps so much, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.